Ayers Rock traffic, Caledonia 2604, taxiing runway 13 via Charlie Delta Bravo. Ayers Rock traffic, Caledonia 2604, backtracking runway 13. Ayers Rock traffic, Caledonia 2604, holding short runway, on runway 13.
Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Philbert Flies. We're back in Australia today and it's another giveaway stream, which is very exciting. So today I'm giving away 2 copies of AUScene's Ayers Rock scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And before we get going, I thought it might be nice to take a look round. But before I even do that, I'm going to say hello to everyone who's got here nice and early. Ben, good afternoon to you, a very warm welcome, and to you Jeff Boy, and you Ian, and Dickens, and Caffel, and Kami. And there was someone up near the top. Kieran or Kyron? Kieran, I presume. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Armani, hello to you. And who else? Who else? Off the Ice, welcome to you as well. So let's get underway. And Aditya Dragon Beast, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. So this is Ayers Rock Uluru Airport, and it is an absolutely lovely scenery in a spectacular part of Australia. Really nice modelling and texturing throughout. Just look how crisp these signs are. And they've modelled the land side as well. So it's a small but perfectly formed airport. Beautifully landscaped. And I think you'll be very, very pleased to win it. If you don't win it, I can also highly recommend purchasing it. There's a link in the video description if you'd like to do that. Maybe wait and see if you win first. Otherwise you'll end up with 2 copies. And no one needs 2 copies. But this is what it looks like, and of course Ayers Rock itself is modelled, as we saw when we did a little VFR flight around here can't remember when, probably at least a month and a half ago, I'd say. But yes, it's really lovely, and I'm very, very pleased with AUScene giving me 2 copies to give away, so thank you very much indeed for that. A little bit about how the competition is going to work. If you've done any of my giveaways before, this will be very familiar to you. But after takeoff, I'm going to ask a question relating to Ayers Rock, and whoever types the correct answer in the chat will be in with a chance of winning the prize, which is, as I said earlier, one of 2 copies of this airport added to your Orbex account. There are full terms and conditions in the thingamajig in the video description, so do make sure you have a read of those. And let's get on board and start setting up. Crisp, innit? It is crisp. Ewan. Hello, Pilot 2.0. And yeah, this is going to be one of those chats I struggle to keep up with. Clavo41, good morning to you. Good morning, welcome to the stream. Right, so I'm actually on APU power today, which is unusual for me. But I was having to slew all over the place because the airport was absolutely packed. And Stand 4 doesn't seem to have external power, or it didn't when I arrived there. We've got a couple of people flying with me today. This is Dingo, I believe, in the JetStar here. And Ian is also joining us. I don't know if you're connected yet, Ian, are you? This could be you over here. This is a possibility. I'm not sure. But anyway, very nice to have some company. Duane, welcome to you. Hi. Yeah. Ben's bought the riff-raff to my channel today. Hello, Scott. APU power because the... yeah, too crispy for external power. And Toadie, hello to you as well. Right, let's go, let's have a look at the overhead panel, see what I've done, see what I haven't done. So the APU's on, nav and logo lights are on, fuel pumps are on, ADIRs are set up, seatbelt signs on, and the no smoking sign is set to auto. So that's all pretty much as it should be. We've also got the emergency exit lights armed and the crew oxygen supply turned on. Demetris, bad timing. I'm sorry to hear you've got to have a lesson, but thank you for popping in to say hello. Right, let's move down to the MCDU and start setting that up. Looks good. Up-to-date air rack, very nice, very nice. Over to the init A page, we've got our from and to programmed in. And we just need to put in our alternate airport, which is YSTW. YSTW. And we'll put in our flight number, which is JST661. Cost index, we'll use 12. I don't know what JetStar typically use, but 12 sounds good to me. And we're going to be cruising at flight level 370 today. Nice. There's no ATC online, unfortunately, so we're just going to follow our flight plan. There are no SIDs at all from Ayers Rock, so we are going to go direct to Gomel, and then we are following an airway all the way through to pretty much Sydney. And we'll set up for the arrival en route. We do have a star into there. Yeah, so the chat isn't on the right side because for some reason, Restream won't let me connect. So yeah, we're going to have to do without the in-stream chat today, I think. Although I'll have one more go at it. It's just not finding my stream. So normally you go to restream.io, you find a drop-down list of your upcoming streams and select it, and then away you go. But no, not today. Don't know why. So sorry about that. It sucks for me as well because I've just got a popped out YouTube chat window on the left and it's very, very hard to read. So yes, but tough times never last, as Jeff would say. I'm sure next time it will be all back to normal. James, hello to you. You are ill. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're ill. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream so far. What else have I missed? Oh, in fact, he did say tough times never last. I didn't even see that. Dear, got to reconnect, spawned inside someone. Yeah, I spawned inside someone as well when I connected. No rush, no rush. We'll be a little while setting up. You are global, Jeff, you are. Am I taking the fish or the meat? I don't know what that means. The ultimate sky god. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so flight plan page is done. Back to init, and we'll go and do the init B page. Import the 0 fuel weight and the 0 fuel weight centre of gravity. Bung in the block fuel, which is 10.3 tonnes.
Caledonia 2604, passing 120 for 060.
And we'll go over and put in our V-speeds, which I have been super organised and calculated before starting. They are 144, 145 and 146. Now, because there are no SIDs, I actually have no idea what the transition altitude is for this airport. I guess it might be standard in Australia. I'm going to go with 6,000. There we are, decision made. Oh, actually we're quite high here, aren't we? Let's leave it at 10,000. Why not? Why not? We're doing a flaps 1 takeoff with a flex takeoff temperature of, can't read my writing. It's either 50 or 56. And now I've closed Web Pro. Of course I've closed Web Pro. Of course I have. Let's go with 56. I think it's 56. There we are. Bung that in there. And yeah, I haven't run the pre-flight events today. I figured I'd give that a miss. Don't know why. Just decided that. But what we can do is a little bit of boarding while we wait for Ian to get ready. So we'll get the stairs and we'll get the baggage. He's going the wrong way. He's going the wrong way. Thanks, Dingo. 10,000 or 11,000. Cool. We'll stick at 10,000 then. Oh, I see. Sorry, I'll have the fish today. I think I'm feeling healthy. Yeah, it's good to see so many Club Filbert members here. I really appreciate how many of you have signed up for that. Ben, you have to go and do some fun training. Thank you for popping in, and yeah, thank you. See you very soon. Have a good shift. This Reese Ivan, it is the experimental version, which is basically what has now become the development version. I don't think there's currently any difference between them. So yeah, this is pretty much what you will get with the dev version as well, until such time as they start adding more new exciting things to the experimental. We've got double JetStar action going on over here. Double JetStar, but one's a static. Oh no, sorry, one's a Qantas. Is that you, Ian? This other JetStar? So we finally got the stairs doing something close to lining up with the aircraft door. There we go. There we go. So yes, bit of baggage loading, and we can imagine the passengers. You're at stand 1. Awesome, so that must be you. What? Someone else asked something and I've lost it. You had to go... Yeah, so this is Ian's plane. We don't know who this is. Qantas parked on the GA apron. We don't know who that is. This is Ian. And this over here is Dingo. And the model matching is working remarkably well today. The VOHSVI DP video. Yes, that will come. That will come, Aditya. Don't you worry. It's on the list. It's on the list. The Qantas is my static, but this is Ian on top of it. That's perfectly reasonable, Aditya. That's perfectly reasonable. Thank you. I hope so. I hope so, Aditya. I'll do my best for you. I had a bit of a rocky 747 landing earlier on today. I was flying from Heathrow to San Francisco in P3D, And yeah, so I'm hoping that things will get better. Right, let's get into our let's turn our flight director on and then go into our manage speed, heading and altitude modes. Nice. And I think we're about ready for the before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADIRS.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Set.
Takeoff data.
Do the aircon packs reduce engine power? Yes, they do. How well that's simulated, Craig, I don't know.
Set.
Baro ref.
1022 set.
1022 set. Down to the line.
So is everyone sort of more or less ready? Dingo, are you ready? And Ian? Oh, Tokyo Style, hello. Thank you for continuing to subscribe. I had a question to ask you. Have you linked your YouTube account with your Discord account? Because what I'm trying to do is move away from manually adding people to the Club Filbert channels in the Discord and have it done automatically. There are instructions pinned to the top of the Club Filbert Lounge channel, so if you wouldn't mind having a look at that, that'll make sure you don't lose access to them. Right, you're all set, you're all set. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, then let's get the beacon light on and we'll do the before start checklist below the line.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
And I'm not entirely sure whether this is a sort of pushback stand or a nose out stand for an A320, because it looks to me like there might just about be room to swing this around, and in fact that's how these stands have been designed. However, because we have all of this ground equipment scattered around us, we will do a standard pushback. Nope, wrong button. Wrong button again. There we are. Right. Ayers Rock traffic, JetStar 661 pushing back from stand 2.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback
and we
and
even
engine
have
start.
Australian ground
Roger.
crew.
Release the parking brakes, please.
Oh, don't you worry, Aditya. No one can be here all the time. Don't worry.
Parking brakes released.
Trying to use
Pushing
P3D buttons instead of MSFS ones. Noob. Alright, cheers, Dingo. So maybe just the stream thumbnail does look blurry. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. It didn't when I uploaded it. But I think something a bit fishy is going on with YouTube at the moment. Right,
Starting engine 2.
Let's get the engine started, because he always leaves it a bit late to tell us that he's clear and we can do it.
You are clear behind and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Smells a bit fishy. Yeah. Yeah, Ewan earlier was saying that he just he couldn't see half of YouTube, just wasn't showing up. Oh really, Dingo? It's interesting. I'm not very good at these pushbacks which start at an angle, but you know, we'll get there, more or less. It's not like there's any control on mine. Ideally we'll get there before we plough into Dingo's plane as well. That'll do us. Hello, Satira. Welcome
Pushback
to the stream.
complete.
How are you?
Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is
Starting
disconnected
engine
and
1.
the equipment is clear. We'll see you on the left side with the pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board.
Oh, I don't know, Aditya. I honestly don't know. I'm not a hardware expert at all.
Instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment.
Ian, did you just disappear?
Regulations require compliance with this information as well as.
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you, Stuart. I'm all right.
Lighted information signs and
looking forward to a nice flight.
Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip.
Okay, so that appears to be 2 good engine
Tighten by
starts.
pulling on the belt.
So we'll turn off the
Release your
APU,
seatbelt. Lift the metal flap on the buckle.
and we'll
It
turn
is
on
our
the taxi
policy
light
that
while
you
we're
keep
up
your
here.
seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs.
Oh no, hang on, what am I talking about? They're not. We don't have 2 good engine
Each door is
starts.
equipped with an
Something's
exit
gone wrong.
side. Locate the nearest exit to
Okay,
you and note
so
that
we're
the
going to try that
nearest
again.
exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the
Ah
eye.
dear.
The
So let's
cabin
turn the
is
APU
pressurized.
back
If
on.
there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel
And I
will
think it
open
hasn't
and
fully shut
oxygen
down, so we
mask
should be okay
will
with that.
appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt
Hello,
fastened
Christopher.
and pull a mask
Yeah, it
towards
does,
you to
it
start
does.
the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be
Right.
flowing to the mask even though the
What
bag
did I
is
not do?
inflated.
What did I not do?
Cover your nose and mouth with a mask. Place the elastic band around your head.
APU is available,
Tighten by
right?
pulling on the end.
Put the APU bleed
Secure
on,
your own
which I'm
mask
sure it
before
was.
assisting others.
Ooh, I've got a
Your life
feeling
jacket
maybe I
is
didn't change the
located
engine
under
mode
your
selector to start.
Tighten the straps. and
Anyway,
once outside
we'll do
the
that again.
aircraft, Pull on the tabs to inflate your jacket. If the jacket fails to inflate,
Yes, yeah,
use
that
the
was it,
tube
that was
placed
it.
nearest the neck. Your jacket is equipped with a light
Yeah,
that will
dear.
automatically illuminate in water. This is a non-smoking flight.
Now they're
Smoking is
definitely
not
starting.
permitted in the cabin
It's
or in
weird,
the
you just
left
kind of
seat.
look at the gauges and
Cabin
make
lights
sure they're
will now
stable,
turn
or I
off.
did.
Reading light
Didn't
buttons
really
are
notice that
located
N1 was
over
more or
you.
less 0.
Thank you very much for your attention.
You're having problems connecting to the voice channel. Oh, on what's it called? You mean VPilot? Check your settings, because it seems to lose my settings all the time. So just make sure your microphone's there and your speaker, your output device is set in the audio bit of the VPilot settings. Do I think they should add random failures like engine failures? Personally, I'm not that interested in simulating failures. The reason being, real-world pilots spend weeks and weeks in the sim learning these things and memorizing exactly what you do, and there are 2 of you to deal with these things. In Microsoft Flight Simulator or any simulator, you can't really, you're unlikely to make a good job of simulating an emergency. Would be nice to have it as an option, I suppose, but it's not something I'm personally that interested in. Oh, they're all there. Oh, okay. That's very odd. You can always just use text. It's not like there's many people about. I doubt we'll have any ATC on. Well, we might, but it's very unlikely. Another day, another wrong thing. Yeah, there's always something. This is a first for me, though, failing to start the engines. That's a first. Right, good. Now we actually have 2 good engine starts, and we'll go back to normal. And we'll turn off the APU bleed and the APU. And I have to work out which button is which on... oh, there we are. Oh yes, that's right, I need to modify those. Okay, so nose light switch to taxi. Beacons on.
After start checklist.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Set.
Says not
ECAM
transmitted.
status.
And your radio's tuned correctly? Does your com1 say 122.8 in the VPilot?
Checked.
If
Pitch
not,
trim.
you can type .com1 and then the frequency. Sometimes mine doesn't sync properly as well. I don't know why.
26% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
That's really odd. I can't explain that. Yeah. Surrender, hello, hello. And Issam, hello to you as well. Welcome. I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, I'm very well. How are you? Ah, where are you off to, Satira?
Flight control check.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
And we're going to turn the weather radar and the predicted wind shear on now. We're away from the terminal and there's nobody about. And we'll set the transponder to 2000. Not that it really matters. Alright, no worries, Ian. Good luck with the restart. Heathrow to Charleston. Nice. Nice route. Unusual as well.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Ayers Rock traffic. JetStar 661 taxiing to runway 13 via Alpha. Oh yes, I've got my new throttles, haven't I? I was just trying to use my joysticks later. I totally forgot they were there. You're happy to wait, same feel, yeah.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Ayers Rock
Flight
traffic,
setting.
JetStar 221, taxiing to runway 13 via Alpha. Ayers Rock traffic.
Config 2.
Config 2. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
Why is it saying config 2 when it's clearly config 1 plus F?
144
Maybe it's
VR
something I've
1
messed up in the settings.
V2 146.
V1, 1,
No, it's
4,
saying config
4,
1 plus
VR,
F in the settings.
1, 4,
Oh.
5, V2, 1, 4, 6, ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Right, let's just have a quick look at VPilot, make sure there's nobody about. Other than, of course, Dingo and Ian, hopefully soon. Nope, there's nobody about as far as I can tell. Ah, here's Dingo. Okay, let's get the strobe light on. Oh yes, I have to use my switch. I don't remember which it is. Ah, it's that one. Yeah, I've sort of half configured my throttle quadrant, but not fully. There we are. Good. Yeah, I'll set that up at a later date. Ayers Rock traffic, JetStar 661, backtrack and line up, runway 13.
Below the line.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
SR 1968, no it hasn't, not yet, but there is a freeware add-on that does it. Oh, does it, Scott? It's weird, isn't it? I think it must be the thingamajig, the latest changes to the experimental version. Ashley, welcome, welcome. Good timing. Oh, lovely route, Bastia to Manchester. Yeah, there we are, must be that. We're flying from Ayers Rock to Sydney. Yes, it is a payware scenery. This is what I'm giving away today. 2 copies to be won. And we'll be starting the giveaway once we're airborne. There's another aircraft over here. Where's he coming from? And where's he going? I definitely turned multiplayer off. Definitely, and I checked it today. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying SR 1968. Could that be Ian? Oh, is it? I didn't know that. That will be awesome. No, this is AUScene, Satira. Links in the description. It's hosted by Orbex. You can buy it through Orbex or by AUScene's website. It's up to you. Yes, altitude has been set, Mark. One of the first things I did today. Welcome to the stream, by the way, in spite of that. Flynn, you can't control Sydney tonight. I'll be landing at 1 AM. I didn't know you were a controller. Oh, don't you worry. Yeah, you focus on your exam. Another time, I'll be back, I'm sure. I like flying in Australia. I don't like flying in Australia at appropriate times for you lot, though, I don't think. What about VATSIM? There's no control on at the moment. We are connected, but there's no control on at the moment anywhere. Ah, you got here a bit early. It's really sunny out now in London. Well, quite sunny anyway. Willie, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you? Yeah, Austria is a stunning country.
Ayers Rock traffic, can I have a radio check, please? Time?
Ah.
Cheers, boss.
Okay, here we go.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ready?
Ready.
Take off.
Ayers Rock traffic, JetStar 661 taking off, runway 13, departure to the east. Here we go. It's interesting, auto throttle hasn't activated. Why? There we are, it's Manflex.
Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. 100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Only I have to do that
traffic,
myself
JetStar
now on the throttle
221.
quadrant.
Backtracking runway 13. Ayers Rock traffic.
No trail strike.
Autopilot 1.
Herbie, hello. Nice to see you. Yeah, the outback is stunning. We'll have a proper look outside just as soon as I've got my head around my throttle levers. There we are. Now, oops. What is going on today? Right. Done something wrong. Ah, I was in the wrong view. There. No. There we are. Now we can move the drone. And there is Uluru itself. Absolutely beautiful. Now, auto thrust should engage when you advance the thrust levers to the toga or the flex detent. It's not when you. It's independent of the auto thrust difference. Right. What word, Jeff boy? What did you hear? Mark, it's true. It is usually the duty of my co-pilots, it's true. Yeah, I do get decent frame rates on such a fairly average PC. Much better than I ever got in P3D or FSX before it. Hello, come fly with me. Welcome. How are you? Takeoff was totally unexpected. What do you mean, Aditya? Yeah, I don't spend enough time out here. I really don't. Anyway, we should probably get some flaps on.
Ayers Rock traffic, JetStar 221, taking off runway 13, departure to the east.
Speed
Ayers Rock
checked.
traffic.
Too busy sightseeing.
Flaps 0.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
And because we're climbing to a flight level, we'll set standard pressure here.
Set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 092. Now.
Check. Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Oh, I see.
Standard
Yeah, there
set.
was quite a lot
After
of rudder
takeoff
because I was too
checklist
busy
complete.
fiddling with my throttle quadrant to try and get that to play ball. I've only ever flown with it once, so yeah. I think what went wrong was that I didn't put the thrust levers straight up to flex, because I'm used to moving a little slider a tiny bit, so I'm not quite used to the range of movement yet. So yeah, it was looking down there rather than at the runway that led to all that rudder usage, I think. The plane's too loud, can't hear. Yeah, it is a bit loud outside. I'll try and make sure I'm inside when I'm talking. Nobody's here for the giveaway. I know, it's not too busy, is it? Right, I will. We're underway. I just need to set a few things up. I'll give you a little bit of wing view while I get Nightbot ready and primed, and then we'll have the question. Okay, so a recap of the basic rules for the giveaway. You must be a subscriber to Philbert Flies. If you're not a subscriber, then you cannot win it. So do click the subscribe button if you haven't already. The winner will be drawn at random by Nightbot, and his decision will be final. Unless, of course, he draws a non-subscriber, in which case we'll draw it again. And the prize will be drawn after the engines are shut down at Sydney, after which you'll have 24 hours to contact me with your Orbex direct email address. That's how the prizes will be given. I will forward your email address onto Orbex, and they will add a copy of AUScene's Ayers Rock scenery to your account. Those are the basics. Full terms and conditions are in the video description, and YouTube has nothing to do with this draw. They're not a sponsor of it. I think I need to say that. Good, so here we go then, here we go. The question that you have to type the answer to in the chat is: of which type of rock is Uluru made? Of which type of rock is Uluru made? And I want a one-word answer to that. Hard question, but Googleable. Good, Nightbot's doing his thing, that all seems to be working. Awesome. And I will repeat the question if anyone needs it, as will Nightbot. And there's only one entry per person. So if you type the answer more than once, that won't help you win. The umbrella type of... well, no. The specific type of rock. The specific type of rock. If you're not sure which answer I'm looking for, as seems to be the case, you may type 2 answers. God, I don't know enough about geology, clearly. So yeah, so in answer to your question, what I'm looking for is the umbrella type of rock, which I didn't know was an umbrella type of rock. So something like... No, I'm not even going to complicate it by saying that. Yeah, the umbrella type of rock, that's what I'm looking for. Welcome back, Isam, welcome back. What happened? Well, we took off, and I've just started the competition. If you want to be in with a chance of winning, you must be a subscriber to the channel, and you must be prepared to email me your the email address that you've used to register with Orbex, and I will pass that on to Orbex, and they will add a copy of AUScene's Ayers Rock scenery to your account. And the question is, of what type of rock is Uluru made? And as we are seeing, there are multiple correct answers to this question. I will only accept one, and it's sort of the category of rock that it's made from. And if you're not sure, then you can type twice. But it must be a one-word answer, or it won't be counted. So a one-word answer is what I need. Kami, there's no need to copy and paste bits of information into the chat. One-word answer, that's all I need. The prizes will be drawn after we land in Sydney and after the engines are shut down, so in about 2.5 hours' time, something like that. Is big a valid answer? Sadly not. Sadly not. It is a big rock, but I'm not asking what it is. I'm asking for the type of rock that it's made from. And as I say, if you're unsure, you can answer 2 separate things in separate answers. Yes, I'm certainly learning a lot here. One word answer. Oh, sorry to flick through the views, that's what I wanted. One word answers only. Dickens. It's not that, but it is one of the answers you've given already, I think. I'm not sure, actually. I can't see it now. I thought I saw you get it right. Let me check. Well, I can tell you now that 28 of you have given the correct answer. So there's a 1 in 28 chance of winning, which is better than the odds we normally have on this channel. And that's assuming that all those people are subscribers. It's more complicated than I thought as well, Issam, to be honest. But it's not granite. You've learnt your lack of faith in humanity is justified. That's not what I aimed to achieve on this channel, but at least I have achieved something. I can confirm you are Come Fly With Me. Hello Darren, welcome. I wish I'd chosen a a less ambiguous question. I really thought this was an unambiguous question, but it's proving not to be. Anyway, while I have your attention, I'm just gonna do my spiel about how you can support the channel if you like what I do. So you can of course subscribe, which is great. You can click the thumbs up button, which is also great. You can make a donation, which is even greater, via streamlabs.com/filbertflies, as much or as little as you like. Or you can join Club Filbert, which is my YouTube membership program. And that gives you, in return for a monthly contribution, that gives you access to the Club Filbert Lounge channels, which are special exclusive channels on my Discord server. It gives you a badge next to your name, as you'll see a lot of people in the chat already have. It gives you access to custom emojis. And if you join Club Filbert Silver, which is the highest tier, you also get a monthly members-only group flight and live stream. And also occasionally I'll stream on Discord as well in the Club Filbert Lounge. So there's a lot to recommend Club Filbert, and you can click the join button underneath the video to find out more and find out how you join. Yeah, it is Google's fault. It's true. It's true. Hello, Captain Sim. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? How are you? I'm just going to say this right now. The answer I'm looking for is not Arcos. It's not Arcos. The giveaway is 2 copies of Ayers Rock, Uluru Scenery by AUScene to be won. And it'll be drawn at the end of the flight after I've shut down the engines at Sydney. And you can hang on. You can answer again, Dazza. You can answer again. I wish I shouldn't really advertise this, or just you've already got it right at some point. It's fine. Don't answer again. So yes, 2 copies of AUScene's Ayers Rock to be drawn at the end of the stream, and to be in with a chance of winning, all you have to do is answer the following question: of what type of rock is Uluru formed? Of what type of rock is Uluru formed? And I'm after a one-word answer in the chat.
We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently. And also for your own safety. Thank you.
Well, I thought there was only one answer anyway, Satira. Remember, it has to be a one-word answer, Assam. A one-word answer only, or it won't get counted. Good. 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 It's all going. It's not Feldspar. It's not Feldspar. I mean, it is, but that's not the answer. It's not the answer that Nightbot is going to take to allow you to win. And just make sure you are subscribed. The scenery is fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's like nowhere else on Earth, this part of Australia. Ian, are you still here? How are you getting on? Are you in the air? Let's see if we got Dingo behind me. Come fly with me simulations. Thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. Ah, good. Glad you're on your way. Yes, it was a bit a deep Pimentel, it was. There was someone else who I saw pop up who I didn't say hello to. I'm struggling to keep up with the chat because of all these blimmin' competition answers, so apologies. Someone arrived and said hello. Say hello again. Oh, it was Martial, wasn't it? Hello. How are you? So it's about 2 hours 45 minutes end to end, Darren, and you can see the bar at the top. Our ETA is 14:53 real world UTC time. So about 2 hours 10 minutes left, something like that. Oh yeah, I see you. I see you on Volanterian. Mr. Parker, if you already answered, is that the only chance? You can answer again. There's only one entry per person, but if something I've said has made you think you've got the answer wrong, type the right answer and it'll be counted. Hello, Ribbon. How are you? Yeah, it's good to have you back, Marcia. It's good to have you back. Oh, the airport scenery, you mean? I thought you meant the landscape as well. I'm blown away by the landscape. Transair. It's all fine. It's all fine because in sim time is when the real flight went. So it's 14:44 local in sim with a 14:15 scheduled departure. So in the pretend world, it's all good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. 4 days at work, all over, and I've got a few days off now, which is nice because flying's better than working. You just got back from school. This is the first thing you did. Oh, nice, nice. How was school? I'm quite the opposite, Kami. I'm using my real name on VATSIM now because you have to, and because I didn't want to get into trouble, basically. So I'm being a good boy on VATSIM these days. How do you get only the print of your plane on Volante? You're seeing two of me. Ah, so you have to link your VATSIM account to yeah, and then it'll only show you once. So let me just work at settings, connections, and then you put your VATSIM CID down on the left there. You still haven't updated to World Update 4. How come? Have you been flying something else? Dickens, I'm watching you. Neither. So my real name's Alexis, Kami. But I go by Filbert. Ivar gave you special permission to use your stage name. Did they? Nice. Mind you, things are very lax on Ivar compared with VATSIM. So VATSIM, basically what happened was VATSIM are doing this partnership thing with streamers and YouTubers and things, and I had to apply to be part of it. I would like to be part of it, and I thought, they're going to start delving into my VATSIM account and they're going to question whether Filbert's my real name, so I decided it was time to go straight and tell them the truth. Curfew ops, you have to land runway 34 left. Well, if there's AT, in the unlikely event that there's ATC on, I'll do that. If not, what am I doing? Making a fool of myself in VPilot. So winds 250 at 6. Harrison, hello. Yeah, spectacular, isn't it? Spectacular. Welcome back to Beaches. That was a quick lesson. Of course I can, I2Icho. Hello, Christina. I'm sorry you have to put up with my voice, and I hope you're able to get on with whatever you're doing in spite of it. Yeah, the thing is, Willie, people have been banned for this. Like, quite well-known streamers have been banned for not using their real names. I did have a good scout through the forums, and various people had asked the question. They're very, very set on it. You have to use your real name. You don't have to connect with your full name, which is good. So they know my full name, but I don't think it's visible to anyone else. Just my first. Depart 16 right, arrive 34 left. Interesting, I never knew that. So Christopher, you do need to, you need to register with your first and last name. But when you actually connect using vPilot or whatever pilot client, you're allowed to either use your CID or just your first name, or your first name and your last initial. Oh, nice long Easter break. Last one before Easter. Oh right, yes, because you're in Greece, of course. $1080p's all I stream at, Demetrius. Only VATSIM staff and staff for your division. Oh, okay, that's reassuring. Yeah, if it was a really big deal to me, then I probably wouldn't have. I'd have probably just risked it, keeping my pseudonym. But the longer I stream, the more people know my first name, and you know, I struggle to think what harm can come of it. So, yeah, no big deal. So on the VATSIM maps, then whatever you sign in with shows up. So I just show up as Alexis. If I put in my CID, I'd just show up as my CID. So it's whatever you have set in your pilot client that shows up. Divin, hello to you in India. Welcome to the stream. On VATSIM, you also need to learn the funny handshake at the stake. Will you remember the bit about me saying I'm keen to be a VATSIM partner, right? I can't comment on things like that. They're all a fantastic bunch of people, and I'm very grateful for all the work they put in making VATSIM such a fantastic online network. You had to change your name because you really started to get worried and more people knew your IRL name. Oh, okay. And they let you? Or you just did it? Yeah, that is a risk, Willie. It's true. Oh, I see. It's got better. I thought you meant it had got worse. Do you know? I haven't even looked at the arrival. Flynn's saying that we have to use 3-4. 3-4. I've forgotten what you said already. 3-4 right, I think. 3-4 left. Curfew ops, you have to land on runway 3-4 left. So, seeing as the wind's relatively calm, I think we're going to go 3-4 left, because why not? If there's no ATC online, you can get away with what you like, really, but... They let you do it because it was your surname, not your whole name. Okay, fair enough. That's what we've just been talking about, Kami. Oh, who was that? Brian Kimari, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Filbert Flies. I don't know why it's blocking your messages or holding them for review, Dickens. That's weird. Kangaroos and drinks are served are not offensive. 25 is in op. Oh, there we are. There we are. All the more reason. We'll do 3-4 left. We'll do 3-4 left. I'm going to have a look at my charts actually while we're talking about all this. Required for the... I'm not doing my Aussie accent, not with two Australians. It's bad. It's bad. I can sometimes get away with it, but I don't think I can today. I don't know of an MD, whatever you were just asking. MD80, I don't think so, no. Required for the asylum application. Then you'll be welcomed in with open arms, Willie. The panel at the top is called Bene Overlay. It's a streaming overlay, so I don't see it as I fly. I've never been Divin, but I would love to go. I don't know. I don't know, Demetrius. How about a Welsh accent? No. No, not today. Not today. It won't let you, Flynn, but you can stick it in my Discord server if you want. YouTube just doesn't let you share links, I don't think. Maybe it's different for a YouTube link. Try it if you want. No. Today's not an accent day. Last time you brought us subscribers to the promises of the world, Turtle. Now you take. I tell you what. I'll do you a deal. I'll do you a deal. If 5 people subscribe to Club Filbert Silver, I'll do an Australian accent. There we are. There it is. Gauntlet thrown. Likes. Pfft, likes. Oh, good, American 001. Glad you found it helpful. No worries, Scott. Good luck with your meetings. Is this your livery, V Legion? Yeah, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I had some reasonably good. I'll speak up because it's very loud with the engines. I had some reasonably good JetStar liveries before, but not as good. Not as good as these Orbex ones. Yeah, it's really nice. Thank you for doing it. Yeah, but the Australians won't buy it, Demetrius. Not for subscribing, Harrison. Alright, yeah, we'll go with subscribing. Joining as a member. I'm sure you said joining as a member of Club Filbert. You got more wishes from the World Turtle, didn't you? No, 5 new sign-ups to Club Filbert Silver. Then I will do the accent, and not only that, but you get loads of additional streams on my Discord as and when. You get a private monthly members, silver members only live stream on YouTube, which you can fly along with. There's a lot to be gained, and now a little bit of Australian accent as well. I don't know why you haven't all joined up to Club Filbert Silver already, to be honest with you. Have a good meeting, Mark. Have a good meeting. Yeah, this is the only one I've flown so far, but I did have a scout through the others. They all look really good. It does not, Demetrius. It does not. Dear. Oh, you know what we could do? We could turn the seatbelt sign off now, actually. There we are. I will, Dazza, don't you worry, I know where to find you. YouTube does cut out links, and I've tried to find a setting to stop it doing it, but I don't think there is one. I think it's just something it does. Nice, I look forward to it. Come and join my Discord server, V Legion. You're very welcome. I have to put it to put links in there. We have a freeware add-ons channel, which is full of that sort of stuff. It'd be lovely to have you. But yeah, I don't think YouTube will let you do it, sadly. No worries, Antedi. Sorry it was so late. Why isn't the Discord Discord thing working? It's supposed to put... Oh, there it is. It's just a little slow. So yes, for anyone who's just joined us today, I'm giving away 2 copies of AUScene's Ayers Rock scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And to be in with a chance of winning one of them, all you have to do is answer the following question in the YouTube chat. I'm looking for a 1-word answer only. And the question is, what type of rock is Uluru made of? What type of rock is Uluru made of? Well, at least you obeyed the seatbelt sign, Christopher, and I'm sorry that you had to put yourself through that. Just hand it into one of the cabin crew and we'll forget all about it. Oh, no worries, Willie. Thank you for popping in, and see you soon. Are you late? You are late. I mean, we're in the air, but doesn't matter at all. Classic rock. A big central type, nice. Yeah, yeah. Obsidian. It's, yeah. Oh dear. So it's, yeah, it's... How can I make people give the right answer to this question? I wish I'd chosen a different one. So it's not Arcos. It's what Arcos is a type of. I mean, it may well be Arcos, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. You went to Uluru 3 weeks ago. Oh, nice. I'm jealous. There's a lot I'm jealous about in Australia at the moment. The lack of virus being the main thing. The freedom. The landscapes to explore. But the good news is that Harrison's well on his way by now, I imagine, to fully funding a first-class round-trip ticket for me to visit. So I'll pop in and see you when I'm down there as well, Flynn. Building Y-pad. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll. Yeah, are you on? Is your saying the name on Discord? I did have to Google YPAD. I've got to be honest. I'm now more excited to see it's Adelaide. Yeah, I'll certainly drop you a message. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I've had my first vaccine. Yeah, yeah. Talking to the Minister for Immigration now. Awesome. I'll have a look, Ashley. I'll have a look. Hold on a sec. In-flight meal is sausages today, Ashley, or snags as they call them. That's it. That's all I know about Australian. No, snags and shrimps. It's like a snags and shrimps platter. Yes, it did count your answer, Ashley. Yep, you're in. Oh, you've DM'd me. Awesome, thank you. I'll check it out after the stream. Ah, if you sent previews, I'll check it out right now during the stream. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking very good. Can I show people on the stream, V Legion, or would you rather not? Okay, Sam, see you in a bit. Oh, prawns, sorry, prawns. Yeah, my day's going very well, thanks, Fizzy. How are you? You had jacket potato with roast chicken and a tomato black. Don't shatter my stereotypes like that, Dingo, please. Okay, all right. Let's do this. So, early previews of V Legion's Adelaide Airport coming up. Oh, I don't know if I've ever actually shown Discord in stream before. No, I don't think I'll have. This could take a little while. Add window capture. Add a new source. Discord. Not that one. That one. There we are. So here you have it. Early previews of Adelaide. Make them a little bigger. Looking promising, no? Here we are. It's Discord. Right, what have I missed? You're playing Sims Mobile? Okay. Very good. I think I said see you, Isam. If I didn't, sorry. I'll see you soon. Far out? You're okay? You're so bloody slow, man. Well, what? What did I do slowly? Was it getting Discord up? Maybe. I'll give you that. Chicken schnitzel with salad and charcoal chips. That sounds amazing, actually. I love a good schnitzel. Yes, it's true, I2HO, it's true. There is light. In fact, things are a lot better here now than they were. I just want it to be confirmed that that's it. Cases aren't going to go up, we're not going to be locking down again, and it's over. And we're not quite at that stage yet. Didn't I say in the VATPack Discord it was going to be free? Oh. I was just sending a bit more. Okay. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Yeah, I didn't ask. Is it freeware or is it payware? We're all there now, aside from the private stuff, which you'll release closer to the official release. Okay. Ooh, yes. Night lighting is looking lovely. I'm going to have to bring it back up now, aren't I? There we are. Spot of night lighting. Some sort of landside detail from the looks of things. This one's going to be payware. Okie dokie. Yeah, well, from what I can see here, it looks really nice. I look forward to it. Australia's getting a lot of love at the moment, isn't it? You know, we've got the AUScene Uluru and the other one, which I can't remember off the top of my head. We've got NZA's fantastic Hobart, not to mention all the freeware stuff they've done. And now Adelaide. And there's loads of good freeware GA airfields as well out there. That's better, Dingo. That's better. That's reaffirming my stereotypes now. There's nothing better than a slightly burnt sausage. Okay, no worries. See you in a bit. See you later, Demetrius. And hello, Randolph. Welcome to the stream. And what else have I missed? Hello, Samuel. You're new. Well, a very warm welcome to Philbert Flies. If you'd like to enter the competition, all you need to do is subscribe and answer the following question. Out of what type of rock is Uluru formed? What type of rock is Uluru made from? One word answer in the chat and you'll be in with a chance of winning one of the 2 copies. Yeah, it has been amazing, yeah. Okay, Flynn, I will. No worries. Sleep well. Yeah, Alice Springs would be nice. Ooh, that sounds good, Fizzy. I want some sticky toffee pudding now. All right, Clement. See you later. You too, Satira. Thank you for popping in, and yeah, see you again soon, I'm sure. Just look at that landscape. I don't know, Clement. I suspect there just aren't that many Indonesian flight simmers, if I had to guess. But I'd like to fly to Indonesia, especially once we have a decent long hauler to get me there. Your team did Shepperton. I don't. I've got to be honest. My knowledge of Australian geography is pretty pants. But I'm going to have a look at a map. Okay, okay. North of Melbourne. Oh yeah. Yeah. Straight up the M31, isn't it? But pretty much. And then the M39, admittedly. Do I like to put on some jazz? I would love to put on some jazz, Dickens. I would love to. I'll do it right now. I say right now. Yes, as soon as I find the right browser window. That's Bene overlay, Awang. It's called Bene overlay. B-E-N-E overlay. Oh no, this is too modern. I don't like modern jazz. Actually, it sounds alright. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. Try something new. Yeah, do DM a link to the photos, V Legion, and I'll post it because I can post links. Yeah, do that. Thank you. I inspired you to get into VATSIM. Awesome. Yeah, I know. It is all very stressful at the beginning. It does get easier though. It does get easier. That's really odd, Ian. So I had an issue with... Are your TX and RX buttons greyed out? That's what I had. And it just wouldn't let me transmit and I couldn't hear anything. And then it just started working again the next day. And I tried uninstalling and reinstalling. Nothing fixed it. Yeah, that is a lake. That is a lake. It's a big lake that we flew over on the way out as well. And I can't remember what it's called, but I'm going to have a look. Sean, hello, hello. Ah, bad luck. Yeah, it is a little bit fiddling. But nice of you to join the stream anyway. Nice of you to be here. Too loud outside. Let me have a look at my Navigraph and find out what lake this is. This is Katitanda Lake Air North. I don't know about my pronunciation of that. So these are the ones I can share that you've DM'd me, is it? Are they V Legion? Oh, sorry, yeah, this is Shepperton. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks very nice. I'll stick it in the chat. You've gone with 3-4 left and the Rivet 3-star. Okie dokie. Yep, sounds good. I'll do the same. What's TSAT or TESAT? Tammy is greater than sausage. I don't know what Tammy is. I still don't know what it is, even though I've Googled it. Talk me through this, Dingo. Oh, sorry. Tammy then sausage. Yeah, it's the waypoints. Right, okay. Okay. Right, I'm with you. I thought we were talking food there. Let's have a look at my arrival. So we're 3-4 left. No Vyers, okay. Let's have a look at the plan mode. Oh, I see. It's one of these circling approaches that we don't really need. Okay. Tell me then direct sausage. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Get rid of Boogie. Get rid of Tessat. Insert. Make sure the aeroplane doesn't do anything weird. Hasn't so far. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good to me. Tammy to sausage is not a direct, but it seems to have done something rather clever, so yeah, we'll go with that. Awesome. Hello, Philip. Amari, hello, welcome to you in the Caribbean. Lovely to have you here. I'm glad it's not just me here. I was really baffled by it. Tesla or other EV companies? I have no opinion on electric vehicles, really. I don't think there is any scenery, unfortunately, from Medan or Jakarta. I'll have a look though, it sounds like an interesting route. Nope, sadly not. Although there seems to be a Jakarta being made by Binasum, which looks pretty good. So, you never know. How many frames do I get when I land in New York? Not very many, Jonathan. Not very many. It's very, very dense scenery area. I haven't actually landed there for a long time, so I couldn't give you a figure, but I do get a few stutters. Why has the rum gone back there? I don't know. It wasn't me. I can only apologise. Philip, hello, you're on finals for 3-4 left. Oh, no. When I'm on finals, I should look over my left wing and you'll wave to me. Okay, I'll do that. Hang on, don't they come in over the sea? Oh, okay, yeah, over Botany Bay, not over the sea as such. I said if so, if yes, I want. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, Jakarta is being made. Am I behind in the chat? No, I think I just had a bit to catch up with. I think I'm live. I think I'm up to date now. Right, I'm just going to take a short break to get a drink and nip to the loo, but I will be back shortly. And I'm back, sorry about that. What have I missed? Bankstown. Bankstown, I don't know where that is. But I'm going to Google it as well. I know where Shepperton is now. Bankstown Airport. Oh, okay, yeah, just west of Sydney. That'll be nice. There's a few nice airfields around Sydney, from what I've seen. Yeah, I'm in exactly the same boat now, Clue. I would like to upgrade my graphics card, but yeah, prices are crazy. I don't really want a second-hand one, so I'm just holding fire. And this is doing better than I expected it to do, basically. To be honest, the 1080 Ti. Right, I'm conscious that the music has come to an end. So we'll have something else. This is not really jazz, is it? But it's on an album called Jazz Soundbed, so let's see where it goes. Yeah, I get laggy performance here and there, but can't be. I mean, still compared with how P3D runs on my computer, it's still amazingly good considering the hardware I've got. What made me start streaming? Well, I was on the alpha testing team for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and sort of as it was coming up to launch, I started just looking at what people were doing in terms of videos for it and live streams, and I came across people like Droya who were streaming the new MSFS, and I thought, actually, that looks quite good fun. I'll give it a go. And that's it, really. Yeah. I spent a reasonable amount of time tweaking my settings. I started with everything at Ultra, and then I turned a few things down. And now I'm pretty happy with it. What are these dances about, Dickens? Are they flamenco dances? Is that a request for flamenco music? I should fly to YSWG. So many ICAO codes I've never heard of. Wagga Wagga. Why should I fly there? Sell it to me. Oh, salsa. That's what those dances were. You can see that at the top of the screen, Clement. This is more like, this is a bit more peaceful. Welcome back, Demetrius. Google Lord Howe Island, okay. But Wagga Wagga isn't near Lord Howe Island, is it? You deleted 2 waypoints on the star like I did, and you've got a solid yellow line on your nav display and a green dotted line. It means that you haven't executed the change, so let's just, I won't commit to this, but let's just say I delete Atret for whatever reason. It won't let me because it's a arrival waypoint. Let's say I delete Tammy, and then I would need to press insert to commit to that. Until I press insert, I'll have the yellow line showing, and there will be some dotted lines for the change as well further along the route. So yeah, just press insert, that should sort you out. But I will press erase because I don't want to do that. So you see the time at the end, so we'll be landing at 14:40 Zulu, which is in about an hour and 10 minutes, is it? I think, yeah. Let's just compare that with the estimate on here. So that says we'll be arriving at 07:11. So yeah, about an hour and 10 minutes, maybe just slightly more than that. Right, let's have a look at Lord Howe Island. Oh my goodness me. That is spectacular. That is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I'm sold on that one. Yeah. Harrison, if you're still here, we have to go to Lord Howe Island while we're out there. Tried to make an account to subscribe, but you don't have an email address other than... No cheating, Demetrius. Yeah, I have to say, of the two, Lord Howe Island looks rather more exciting than Wagga Wagga. Wagga Wagga is where Pac-Man is from. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. You pressed insert, all the waypoints on the MCDU are green. Then I honestly don't know what that's about. Can anyone else think of what this could be to do with? The giveaway is 2 copies of AUScene's Ayers Rock Uluru scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, I'll hold off, Odinga. I'll hold off till we have scenery. Okay, don't you worry. Nice to have you here. What time is it where you are? Did I delete Tammy? No, I don't think so. I remember deleting Tammy. No, Tammy's there. Tammy, Sausage, Atret, and then the runway. You don't remember? Oh, sorry, you've spent so much time doing deving that you don't think you've had a proper flight since September. Really? Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time. I still quite like just doing the odd flight on my own with no one watching. How to join the giveaway? You don't have any simulators. Well, if you don't have any simulators, then there's not much point joining the giveaway. But if you want the details, then click on the show more on the description, and all of the terms and conditions are down there. Tammy Direct Sausage, yes, that's right. It's broken today. It's broken today, Demetrius. I don't know why, but basically I went to restream.io and it wouldn't let me select the stream. 8th, you're in St. Louis. Yeah, I've got a vague memory of having known that at one time. Yeah, you don't want to be getting up earlier than you have to. 8:30 is plenty early enough for watching the stream. Do you know what? We haven't actually had a look at the route, have we? I'll show you the route in the graph, so you can get a sense of the distances we're travelling. Here we are. So Ularu's over here. There is that Ayers lake that we flew over, the largest lake in Australia. And as you can see, we're almost halfway to Sydney now, which does make me question the ETA a little bit, to be honest. But anyway, maybe the winds are with us. And yeah, it's just quite a lot of country. This is where we begin the star. So it's pretty much a straight line, it's not a particularly exciting start. And we're going to be landing on runway 34 left, is it? Is it 34 right? I can't remember. Let's have a little look. 34 left, yeah. So yeah, we're going to be coming off to the right here. And we'll get the approach chart up as well. ALS. There it is. Show the chart. So as you may remember me talking about, going straight to Sausage, then we're going to make a left turn and fly the ILS. I think this is the same. Yeah, this is the same runway we landed on last time. I flew into the airport. So sadly, no beautiful approach over Sydney downtown today. Just show you the victory arrival chart as well. So yes, pretty much a straight line until we get to this sort of area here. But we're not following the whole thing, are we? Because we're going straight from Tammy to Sausage, round and in like that. That's the plan. So I just used the sorry, I missed quite a lot of that. Which side are you, quad jet, tri-jet or twin jet? You pick twin because you've never flown a quad or tri-jet. Well, I love the 747, so I would always pick a quad jet, to be honest. You can't be a chatter without a proper chat. I know, I'm struggling with it as well, because the YouTube chat window is much harder to keep up with. Can I do a tutorial on how to set up wing views? I just use the default wing views, Arco, so I'll show you how I do it. First I press the insert button. Hang on, let's go back to how it would be. So, this is the drone view. Press the insert button to get to the drone view. And then I have a keyboard, joystick button, which by default switches me to the standard view. And these all come with the plane, so I don't have my own set up. If you don't have any keybinds or anything like that, all you need to do is go to the camera menu, showcase, fixed camera, and then pick the ones you want from down here. So it tends to be the ones towards the end, the wing views and that sort of thing. And then you can use A or Shift A. So Shift A goes back and A goes forward. And that's really all there is to it. If you want your own custom wing views, then there are loads of tutorials out there on that already. Welcome back, Issam. No, I don't know aviation. I don't really know that many people at all. 123 knot tailwind, that would explain it. Oh yeah. Yeah, no wonder we're making good time. can't hear me, the music is a bit louder than it has to be. I'll turn it down. I'm not enjoying this music, to be honest. I'm going to find something better. Have a bit more Jonah R. Decker. We had him last time, I think. I like him. Can I say a word that is in your local language, Indonesian? I can't. I don't know a single word. Teach me a little. It is today, Antonio. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, good. Good news, Reese. Good news. So we should be done by 10 to 4. Do the giveaway, and yeah, totally over by 4:15, something like that, local time. Banana in Indonesian is pisang. Okay, cool. I will remember that, possibly. So just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I would love it if you would. And you can also click the thumbs up button. And if you want to make a donation, the best way is to go to streamlabs.com/philbitflies. If you want to make a regular donation in return for perks, then you'd be very welcome to join Club Philbit. And all the details you need to know about that are in the... if you click the join button underneath the video, it'll tell you everything you need to know. Get a little bit more information in the chat for you, for those of you who are interested. And remember, if I get 5 new members of Club Philbit Silver, you will get to hear my Australian accent. In a word, no, Dickens, it's not very good at all. It feels a lot like you're flying a Cessna. I wonder if I can re-upload this thumbnail, if that will fix it. Let's try. Because it is ugly. It's going to make people not want to come. No members, Demetrius. 5 new Club Philbit Silver members, and I will do my Australian accent for you. No, I can't do that. I can't. So I've just re-uploaded the thumbnail. It's still looking really, really horrible. But apparently this is. I'm not the only one. It's happening today for some reason. Try once more. It's beautiful, isn't it? Hello, Melon Lord. Yeah, it's nice to be down here. This is, I think, my 4th flight I've done in Australia. And we were saying earlier, there's a huge amount of really good scenery coming out for Australia, and that hasn't happened in previous sims. So it's very nice to see. The A320 is honestly the best part of MSFS is VFR bush flying. Yeah, I like that as well. I like a bit of both. I've always enjoyed simulating IFR flights, and I love being able to fly over a real-world landscape for the first time ever, with realistic clouds and weather. But yes, it is a lot of fun flying around remote places in a Piper Cub. Silver members, Demetrius, yeah. Yeah, that's the latest push. That's the latest push. Because it's an absolute bargain, really. And and yeah, we've added a perk today. Australian accent says even better value than it was before. I can't remember when I was going to show you my nails. But I don't think it was yet. I don't think it works like this. You certainly won't get to see my nails unless you are a Club Filbert Silver member. Well, it must be quite late there now, V-Legion, isn't it? What is it, 11 PM, something like that? Best 2-hour trip in Oz. Ooh, well, I'm not an expert on it, Craig, but I love, I mean, for me it's all to do with the scenery, and this is unusually short today because of the massive tailwind, but yeah, Ayers Rock to Sydney is a good little run. Yes, indeed. Yeah, JetStar livery. Here it is. It's their Jaffa livery. Generation JetStar. And very nice it is too. Done by V-Legion. But we won't hang around out here for too long because it is a bit too noisy. Oh, 11:45. Okay. You're not that old if you want to go to bed before midnight. That's fair enough. Obviously, I want you to stay and watch, but don't beat yourself up about being tired. Welcome back, Aviation 9. I'm not aware of anyone working on any of those airports, Arco, but I would be surprised if there wasn't someone. Put it that way. Aerosoft had a fantastic Frankfurt for P3D, and I'm sure they'll bring that across at some point. Heathrow, we haven't had any really top-notch scenery for a long time. Same with Paris, actually, and the same for JFK, so I'm less sure about those. From Sydney to Darwin the other day. Oh, interesting. Oh, thanks, Dickens. Oh, you're right, Ashley. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, MKVY. He is working on Heathrow. And if it's anything like his Gatwick, it'll be amazing. Yeah, that'll do it to you. What's a short changeover for you? Like nights to days with only a day off in between or something? Selamat datang. Am I pronouncing that at all right, Clement? There is no A350 for Microsoft Flight Simulator yet, unfortunately, but there is a team working on it. Yeah, that's not old. That's not old. But you're still allowed to be tired before midnight. I was in bed by midnight when I was 22, I think, most of the time. Yes, welcome to those of you who have just arrived. Do make sure you're subscribed to the channel, particularly if you can't win the competition if you're not. But even if you're not interested in the competition, it's a great place to be, so why wouldn't you subscribe? And yeah, if you want to support the channel and hear my Australian accent, then you can join Club Filbert, and all the details about that are down below. Really? That's interesting. Is that quite common in Australia that you learn Indonesian? Is it any good, V-Legion? I'm a bit wary of these ports because I only really enjoy flying a plane if it's got a proper cockpit, if it flies like the real thing, and if there's something for you to get your teeth into. But thank you for the offer. I didn't know that. I guess it's a useful language. Oh, thanks. I'm pleased. Oh, thank you, Gibi. I was saying earlier, I think this is my niche, just being on in the background while people get on with other things. I've no idea, Kami. No idea. Although, I mean, there are plenty of islands with no population at all. And greetings to you in the Philippines, Aviation 9. Which part of the Philippines are you in? Okay. What's that? Satsiki is more famous than what? I can't answer that, Kami. I don't know. It's just a silent S. Just one of those English oddities. Not sure if it's just a language in general or Indonesian. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So in the UK we learn, or when I was at school at least, we had a choice of French, German or Spanish, and that was it. But I know people are doing Mandarin and things like that in schools now, which is cool. Oh, right. Have I flown those CRJ 50, 550, 700 miles? Yeah, I have quite a lot, Craig. Quite a lot. From Mindanao. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to look it up. I'm interested in where people come from. Hello, I'm not afraid. You're very welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Mindanao looks really beautiful. Really beautiful. Well done, Demetrius. Can you take none of the languages here in the UK, like you hate French and Spanish? It's compulsory as far as I'm aware, Kami, to do a language. Well, that's interesting, the fly. I didn't know there were parts of Italy where German was mostly spoken. I know what you mean, Craig. We'll be overflying Parkes, surely, home to some great astronomy history. Remember the movie The Dish? I don't think I've ever seen it, to be honest. Yeah, it's making me a bit too sleepy. I have to put something more upbeat on, I think. Why are we saying random French words? Just out of curiosity. You only take French till grade 9. That surprises me. I'd have thought you'd have to do French and English all the way through in Canada. I don't speak proper French in Canada. I'd never heard the word tabernacle until I went to Quebec. Oh, interesting, the flight. That's really interesting. Okay, so you got the option of doing French for longer. It's the same in the UK. I just would have thought Canada, being allegedly bilingual, would automatically have it all the way through. Obviously not. Eos deployer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he was getting at, Herbie. What is my favourite aircraft to fly on? Well, I have to say I had a really nice flight on a 787. I like the A350 as well, and there's something very exciting about flying on a 747, although they don't tend to be as comfortable as the more modern aircraft. G'day, Paul. Welcome to the stream. Arcos is not the answer I'm looking for. We went through this earlier on. It's more that, you know, what type of stone is Arcos? That's the answer I'm looking for. Have I noticed any performance issues with your liveries around other players? I have to be honest, I haven't seen many other players since installing your liveries, but it was fairly busy at Ayers Rock when I spawned in, and I didn't notice anything then on the ground, certainly. All right. The dish is on the list. Tell me what I'm supposed to be looking out for as well. Those of you who are local-ish. This place we're flying over. Parkes, isn't it? Okay, so it's the next waypoint, basically. Paul, perhaps, but it needs to be a single word in its own message, otherwise it won't get picked up. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're getting sped along at the moment. Oh, brilliant, Philip. Are you on VATSIM? Yeah, I wish I'd chosen a different question, Paul. I won't lie to you. Hello, Mark. Let's have a look at how we're doing with the entries. So we have 48 correct entries so far. 48 correct entries. So the odds are not too bad. All right, see you in a bit, Ian. Can I perform the ditching that Sully did just asking? No. I think that would end very badly. For earlier question, a 2-hour flight could be Sydney to Adelaide. Yeah, if you're not fussed about airport scenery, that sounds good. I don't know if there's a freeware Adelaide, but V-Pilot was talking about the Adelaide he's working on. So it might be one that's worth saving until that's out, perhaps. I don't know, I'm obsessed about having proper looking airports at both ends. Other people are, and I'm envious of them, to be honest. Dipping in and out of the stream between me. No worries, Mark. You asked last time about the FPA functionality in the fly-by-wire A320. It does work. Yeah, it does work. It does. I'm not afraid. You have to put a one-word answer in. A one-word answer in the chat on its own. Can I guess what country you want to go to? No, I've got no idea. Where do you want to go, Clement? That's an interesting question. Actually, I didn't even know there was ETOPS overlapped. Didn't know that. Might well be, I think. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, glad you got it working, Dickens. Yes, Arcos is a type of sandstone, I believe. I learned that today. Well, I suppose we should start having a little think about our descent, really, shouldn't we? What are the restrictions on the star? If there are any. So we want to be at 9,000 feet or below by Tammy. 8,000 feet or above by Big M. So there's Big M. So we've got 28,000 feet to lose by Big M. 28 times 3. $84 nautical miles. Before Big M, we want to start our descent, I would say. And let's just have a look at the approach chart. .3,000 feet by Sausage. Okay. Okie dokie. I really can't wait till we have working VNAV in this plane. That's a good idea, Dingo. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea as well. Yeah, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea before we start our descent. Oh, that's a good point, Paul. Yeah, that's a good point. I had forgotten about the tailwind. But that means we need to start our descent 130 nautical miles before we were going to. Which seems a bit excessive, no? Yes, I am using the flight on per Sydney scenery for Sydney. Oh, I've just got a nasty feeling I might have not installed it with add-ons linker. Let me check. Oh, that would be awful. I didn't install it. Ah. Okay, so it's going to be default Sydney today for a change, which is not ideal, but still should be quite nice, I hope. Oh, for every 10 knots, sorry, yeah. Okie dokie. So 84, 94, 596, 97 nautical miles before. What a noob. What a noob. Anyway, I'm going to go and make that cup of tea. I'll be back momentarily. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mute the mic there, didn't I? Oh dear. What have I missed? Yes, that's right, Eki, yes. Usually that someone made Southport, which is a super teeny tiny local thing, but no Gold Coast airport. It's easier though, isn't it? If you're starting off in scenery development, you're going to want to start with something small. Sounds like a French kitchen. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm fine, I'm back. Hello Douglas, welcome to the stream, Oh dear. Too late, Clement, too late. I caught it all. Good, well the plane's still flying, that's good. And yeah, nothing more to do really until we start our descent. So what did we say? 94 nautical miles before. Actually, we're overcomplicating this. We want to be at 3,000 feet at Sausage. We're at 36,000 feet now, so 3366, 99, 109 nautical miles before Sausage. We'll descend to 3,000 feet. That's the simplest way of doing it. 109. Did you miss much? Yeah, not too much. You missed a takeoff and most of a flight, but you're still in time to enter the competition to win a copy of AUScene's Uluru Ayers Rock if you'd like to. Just need to answer the question: what type of rock is Uluru made of? Type that one-word answer into the chat, and yeah, you could be in with a chance of winning, Douglas. Full terms and conditions in the video description. I know the ground speed's incredible. 128 knot, 129 knot tailwind. We've been blessed with the weather today. How many miles before descent? Not too many. Probably about 100, something like that. Cheese are usually friendlier to humans than camembert. That's not a feature of the A320NX, Kami. I think you're thinking of the FS Labs, maybe. It's not the answer that Nightbot is looking for, Douglas. But I will help you out because it's a bit of an ambiguous question. What type of rock is Arcos? Do I know how to get top of descent to show up on the end? It crops up occasionally for no apparent reason, and it's often wrong, Melon Lord. So yeah, there isn't a reliable way of doing it, and you can't rely on it anyway. But it will be coming. It will be coming. Have faith. That is nitpicky, Philip, and I don't know the answer to the question. I go with what SimBrief planned for me, and maybe they do things differently in Australia, maybe? SimBrief normally gets the hemicircular all right, so... yeah, I don't know. It's a good question, though. Final answer, excellent. This is true, I'm not afraid. It's true. But you are not in the competition, so I can only presume you haven't typed the answer or you haven't subscribed to the channel, one or the other. The answer needs to be typed as a single word and you must be subscribed beforehand. Oh no, you are in it. It's because of the underscore at the start of your name. I didn't spot you. No, don't worry, you're fine. You are fine. Good. Just going to have a quick check that there's no ATC online at Sydney. Seems very, very unlikely given the time of night over there. But you never know. Oh, V-Pilot's... Sorry, VATSIM's given up the ghost, I don't know why. What's Volanta showing? It's showing stuff but no ATC online. So we've still got Dingo very close behind me and Ian a little bit behind him. I'm so annoyed I didn't activate the blimmin' fly tamper scenery. That's so irritating. But anyway, no point dwelling on it. Yes, Tivat is nice. I haven't done a flight there. I should. It's beautiful, isn't it? And I did the same. I think someone... Was it you who found that one, Ian? I think it was. Someone pointed out it was free for a day on what's it? What do you mean, why did I not let you chat? I do let you chat, Clement. I didn't give you a timeout for chatting, but someone did. I don't know why. Do you know why? Were you spamming the chat? So for those of you who have just joined or have come late, if you do want to enter the competition to win a copy of AUScene's Ayers Rock Uluru scenery, you just need to answer the following question in this chat. Single word answer: what type of rock is Uluru made from? Not what rock, what type of rock. Oh, there you are. There's your answer. That was you were posting deleted message over and over again. It's fair enough. Yeah, all right, Dingo. Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. I think you did, Ian. Let me check. Yes, you did. And you have quite a good track record of winning things. So, we'll see. Yeah, quite right, Caffel. Quite right. Clement, it's not really a debate. You were spamming the chat, so you got timed out. That's how it works. You're not supposed to do that. Unfortunately, not, Doug. Do you know, I did look at doing that, but you're not allowed. Really, because if any kind of payment is necessary to enter or improve your chances, then it gets classed as an illegal lottery. So I would love to. Honestly, I would love to do something special for Club Filbert members, but I can't. Oh, don't ask me, Caffel. Don't ask me. There's been radio silence from them for ages, isn't there? I don't know. Honestly, because I was looking at, because you can get banned from YouTube and all sorts of things if you don't follow the letter of the law and the letter of the YouTube terms and conditions. And I was looking this up, and yeah, any kind of payment to improve your chances of winning is classed as an illegal lottery. Ridiculous, perhaps, but there it is. Yeah. So I did do that, Douglas, on Discord. I did give away a copy of the CRJ to Club Filbert Silver members. I think it was Silver members, might have been all Club Filbert members. But yes, I will perhaps do that sort of thing again. Yeah. What's this, Ian? Hopefully. The flight sims and their illegal loot box systems. They did say that. They did say that. There are no decent 787 mods at the moment. There was the Salty Sim one, which I think it didn't progress very far. They really struggled because it's a premium aircraft, so it's a lot harder to access the files of than like the A320 or any of the default edition planes. But there's a new group who's working on something, so hopefully they'll get further. But yeah, the Quality Wings one in P3D and FSX was fantastic, and they are working on bringing it to MSFS. I didn't actually, no. Does it look good? What's that, Herbie? They did, Cerebellum. Yep, you're absolutely right. The Quality Wings will be all variants. Seems a little early, Kami. Seems a little early. 109 should be fine. Mind you, we still have a bit of a tailwind. So let's recalculate. We want to get down to 3,000 feet. Oof, bit bumpy, isn't it, all of a sudden? We want to get down to 3,000 feet. We've got 33,000 feet to lose, so 33 times 3 is 99, plus 1 nautical mile for every 10 knots of tailwind. So 99 plus 12, 111. Yeah, so not far off, not far off. Was one of these the Salty Sim one, Herbie, or are these two that I haven't heard of? Ewan and Ben aren't so. Oh, they've tried it as well, have they? Yeah, I think that anything that's just been released is going to take some time to get to sort of a level where I want to fly it. To be honest, I found that with the A330. And I can't wait for it to get better, but it's just, for me, it's not quite there yet. Interesting, surprise mechanics. Okay. Did it work as a defense? Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm sure you're not alone, Cerebellum. I'm sure you're not alone. So, yeah, sausage 3,000 feet. That's what we're going for. Do they? I didn't know that, Douglas. That would be cool. I would totally fly that. Once the Quality Wings is out. Oh, I've been there. I've been there, Reese. Descend now. No, I've never been that interested in Formula One, Demetrius, to be honest. Needs some integrated lights. Looks a bit dark. Okay, I am curious. I'll have to have a look at it, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we are. And EA have a big legal team, and I have no one. So I'm gonna stick to my guns and not try and run an illegal lottery, I think. Rob's 20 nautical miles from Macca. Here's Macca. Yeah, that sounds about right. So if that was straightened out, we'd be about 140 nautical miles at the moment. No, 160. Yeah. I'll err on the side of starting down early. Ooh, pardon me, I think. What time is it now? Well, in London, it is 28 minutes past 3. Yes, I am, Ian. Yeah, 109. Maybe slightly more to be on the safe side. Before sausage, this is. It would just be really nice if the FMC would give you proper distances, wouldn't it, really? The MCDU, rather. I don't think it can still, but I haven't tried for a while. Let's have a look. Sadly not. Let's check the ILS frequency is correct. 110.1. It is. And what we'll do is give control to the co-pilot.
You have
and
control.
Set up for
I
the
have
approach.
control.
So the latest weather in Sydney. Winds are 230 at 7 knots. QNH is 1025. I know, Cattle, I know. It's just enough now, you know. Temperature's 15 degrees. And the minimums are going to be for a Cat 1 ILS 220 parametric. Transition altitude we decided was going to be, well, somewhere between 10 and 11,000. Someone knowledgeable said. Let's just look what the altitude is on the SIDS at Sydney. 10,000, so we'll call it flight level 110 or 11,000 feet, as the A320 still insists on calling it. We're going to use auto brake low, and that's us pretty much set up.
I have control.
You have control.
And we'll start down now, I think. CJ4 is just fantastic. It's very, very complete, isn't it? Yeah. There are an amazing number of short hauls. I know that there are a lot of flights to Madrid in 787s and A350s still. BA do it, and well, there certainly were prior to the pandemic. I don't know if they're still flying. Eurowings did Amsterdam to Madrid in a 787. Go back to Prague, type in a waypoint, input it to the third button up on the right hand side. Okay. Have they implemented it? Oh, maybe you're right. Sausage. Oh yes, it's working. It's so long since I've used a working one that I tried to put it in here rather than here. So 98.7. Ian, top tip. Thank you very much. Got 2 landings for the price of 1. It's true. It's true. The giveaway streams are chaotic, but they've not been to today's been a relatively peaceful one. So I'm using FS2 crew, FS2 crew's flight crew A320, my landlord. What he means, Kaffel, is that I bounced the 747 on landing at San Francisco, and I'm not too proud to admit it. I didn't know that, Demetrius, actually, no. Ah, you might be right, yes. Yeah, you might well be right. I'd never thought of that. Yeah, me too, Sarah. It's making me hungry as well. Yeah, there we are. So the descent doesn't work in the FMC. There's still no working VNav, but on the progress page you can put in a waypoint here, and it will give you your track and distance to it, which is nice. And I didn't know was possible. I knew it was theoretically possible. I mean, I didn't know it worked. You like sausage with some kvass? No, I was streaming in Discord earlier. So I flew Heathrow to San Francisco overnight in the 747, and I streamed my arrival in the Club Filbert lounge, not the silver one, just the normal one. But talking of Club Filbert, you should all join because there's lots of fun to be had. Click the join button under the video if you want to know more. Jason, hello. I'm all right. How are you? How's your mum? The wind's dropping slightly now, which is good. Hello, Z Lively Vids. I heard that was on the cars. That's really good news. Flight crew A320, and the company's called FS2 crew. There's a link in the video description, Melon Lord. Oh, thanks, Streamlabs. Thanks, Kaffel, I presume. Oh, yes, it was you. Very up and down. I bet you are. I bet you are. I hear you're planning on coming home, though, right? With your mum at some point. Yes, apparently this weekend. So there's a new version coming out for the A32NX. Which is better integrated. I don't know if it's going to be fully integrated, but it certainly works better with it than the current one, which is sort of a generic one for all Airbus aircraft in various sims. In the FMC, you set cruise altitude. If you set it to the dot, just it automatically climb to that altitude. If you set it to, what do you mean if you set it to the dot? Oh, I see. You mean like managed altitude mode. Yes, so the idea behind managed altitude mode is it should climb to that altitude following any constraints in your flight plan. That sometimes works and sometimes it does bad things. So I generally use selected altitude mode instead. Same with the descent. You should be able to just put in 3000. I'll show you in the FS Labs at some point how it should work. I might do that later this week. Yeah, I might do. But yes. The only difference between managed altitude mode and selected altitude mode is that managed mode is supposed to follow your constraints, and selected altitude just takes you straight to that altitude. How does it work with step climbs? Well, it does. If you want to do a step climb, then you can just dial in a new altitude and either push it in to engage manage altitude mode or pull it out to engage selected altitude mode. Either one should make it climb to that next flight level, and it should change that to your cruising level down here. It'll come up with a message saying new cruising altitude or something like that. You're waiting for the lifting of quarantine, hopefully from the 17th of May. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Welcome back, Anonymous. Yeah, we've had like 100 knot tailwind all the way, so we're a little bit ahead of schedule. And now that's become a fairly hefty crosswind, but not as strong as it was, fortunately. Let's stick the seatbelt sign on. I know, Douglas, I'm the same. When I flew the FS Labs, I'd forgotten an awful lot about how to fly an Airbus. Yeah, I love the current version, but
cabin crew prepare for
I don't
arrival.
know. I guess you haven't used FS2 Cruise products in previous sims, but there's so much more that they can do with an SDK that supports it. So I was flying the PMDG 747 this morning, and the first officer just does all of his flows. So he sorts out everything he needs to on all of the panels, reads all the speeds out from the FMC so that you get the correct V1, VR and V2 call outs on takeoff and minimums and all the rest of it, and it just makes it a lot more realistic. The current flight crew A320 is a darn sight better than nothing, but it's not up to that standard, which is why it's quite exciting that they're bringing out a product specific for the A32NX. Putting the A320 into open descent, does it fall like a stone? Yeah, I have had that, but not recently. I have to say, I thought they'd fixed that. No, you don't, FU2 Max. No, it's fine. The only problem comes if I refresh my browser. No, your entry's still valid. And I have done that before. And then I had to go through the chat and make a note of everyone's name. Has there been a new update with MSFS? Yeah, there's been a new world update, which is France and Benelux. Which, to be honest, I haven't explored much of yet. No worries. So the first giveaway I did, I hadn't realised that if I navigated away from the page, the Nightbot page, for any reason, it would just forget everything and start again. That's what went wrong there. You actually have to have it open and active all the way through the stream, or it's as if it never happened. Happened to you before flying from Rome to Cairo with a 70-knot headwind? Yeah, that is annoying. But at least it's settled down, I suppose. Oh no, nothing since. There's been a nav data update. There've been a couple of other little small things, but no, you haven't missed anything major. Ah, okay, yeah. So with the experimental build, I guess you take your chances a little bit, don't you? Gosh, it's choppy. And I'm going to put the anti-ice on. We're not really in icing conditions, I don't think. But this is MSFS. No. Total air temperature is 13 degrees, so we shouldn't need it. But we're about to fly through cloud and the plane will ice up. So I'm really sorry about the lack of flight temper scenery at the end of this. It's no one's more disappointed than I am. But we'll muddle through. We'll muddle through. Hopefully the Asobo handcrafted is still there. I don't think I removed it. I don't think I had to remove it. And I'm just going to find out which gate the real aircraft parked at today, so we can have some semblance of realism in spite of the lack of scenery. What happened with the giveaway? The giveaway is still running, Issam, so the winner will be announced after the landing, after the engines are shut down. It'll be drawn by Nightbot then. So, what's that? 39 Bravo, 39 Bravo. That's where we're going to try and end up. There's no flight tamper because I forgot to activate it in MSFS add-ons linker. I'm ashamed to say. Reed, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yes, I am descending. Get there is a gaping black void. Yeah, that's worst case scenario. I hope so, Jason. I look forward to having you back. Yeah, and as you say, it shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah, we are SR 1968. Yeah, very, very close. In fact, the airport is straight ahead. I think that's the Bay of Biscay, isn't it? So the airport's just over here somewhere, I think. I don't know, my geography's rubbish. Yeah, no, I think I'm right. I think I'm right. It's sort of in this corner here, right? Yeah, I know, Douglas. I know. I've let you down. I've let myself down. What can I say? Okay. Just need to fiddle with my switches.
For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure the landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to.
It's interesting. What's going on with the route here?
Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices.
It's just stop following the flight plan, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. We'll give it a chance. Let's just change the flight plan to the original one. Or something. Something's gone a bit wrong. I'm going to use a little bit of speed brake because we are a little on the high side. We're landing on 3-4 left. Nope, 3-4 right. Nope, 3-4 left. 3-4 left, sir. Oh, Botany Bay, sorry. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've been at work too much. I'm really not with it today. I have let the flight sim community down as well. We are Kai. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make the landing. It auto-activated approach mode. Yeah. But approach mode should only bring your speed down to green dot speed. It shouldn't interfere with the flight plan in any way. And I don't think it has. Well, it's still flying us along the route. That's the main thing. Yeah, 3-4 left because of curfew restrictions. It's the only one available to us. Right, let's set local pressure. And the sim reckons it's 1015. The METAR says it's 1025. So not super accurate live weather for Sydney at the moment. But never mind, we'll do the approach Checklist in a mo.
1015 set.
101.
It's yet to be decided, Kai. We're doing the
Passing
giveaway after the engines are shut down at the gate.
700.
And once we pass through
Now,
the glide slope, once we're below the glide slope, we'll start extending our flaps. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Lovely time to arrive. I wasn't expecting sunset, but I guess this is the time the sun sets in the southern hemisphere. The question, Kai, is what type of rock is Uluru made from? No, this is... So I'm flying on VATSIM, Isam. Talking of which, I should see if there's anybody about. No, not really. Only our slot.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Baro ref.
1015
Don't need the anti-ice anymore.
set.
1015 set. Minimum. Engine mode selector.
How's work been? Oh, it's been long. It's
complete.
been too long. I haven't particularly enjoyed it. So I did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is my first day off. And yeah, I'm still pretty shattered. But I'm off till Thursday night now, so that's something.
Flap swap.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Gate 39 at the domestic terminal. Yes, that's right, yeah, 39B. You always get the plane out of the gate behind it. Oh, okay. Where do you fly to from gate 58 usually, man? Yes, indeed, Cerebellum. Yes, thank you for clarifying that. Indeed, yeah. Cashful's doing a lot today. Is it worth getting Orbex Singapore? Do you know I haven't looked at Orbex Singapore? I've got the other Singapore by the same people who did the airport, so I haven't tried it. No, Bimbles Around Britain is not over. The final leg is this Saturday, Saturday the 1st. 1300 Zulu. Yeah, that is a bargain. Talking of bargains, I tell you what else is a bargain. Club Filbert Silver membership, only $5.99 a month, and you get so much joy from it, probably as much joy as you would from a scenery. So if anyone does want to hear my Australian accent, don't forget, all you need to do is get 5 people to join by the end of the stream, and I'll do a bit of Australian. Oh, just look at this though. Beautiful turn to final. Jason, no worries. See you soon. See you soon. Good luck. Landing lights are on, aren't they? Yes, they're on. We'll see them when the gear goes down, I imagine. Oh yeah, Cloud Summit. Yeah, the scenery. Yeah, they're Cloud Surf Asia. That's what they're called, isn't it? Their airport and city scenery are fantastic. Ah, so now the local pressure is right. And we should be able to activate the approach mode without it doing anything too weird, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, I should have the handcrafted Sydney, yeah. I should do. How am I recording this flight? I'm just streaming it, and I'm using Streamlabs OBS. I have a guard that does not ask for me. Yes. Talking of which, There we are. How's that for an approach wing view, eh? I unfortunately don't have time to do a replay today, so we're not using flight recorder. But I promise when I have more time that will definitely be coming back out to play. It's been a while. I should have the Orbeck Sydney scenery installed, I think. We'll see. We might not see. We're only going to the airport. if only, Caffel, if only. Full moon to the east. Oh yes, look at that. Good spot, Dingo. Good spot. Yeah, and I will take the dodgy broken planes with the stunning graphics over fantastic planes in a world that doesn't look real. That is what I have learnt since flying this and flying P3D.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Sydney traffic, JetStar 661, 10 mile final, runway 34 left. It's true, Douglas, that is true. I want it all, and I want it now. I want all the planes from P3D in this sim right now. There's no ATC online
checked.
And there's no other aircraft around other than Dingo, who's a little way behind us still. So there's no one to talk to or hear from, sadly. Yeah, and it will do, it will do. It'll get there, Cerebell. I'm just very impatient. I hope so, Douglas. I hope so, Caffel. I'll do my best for you. But, you know, I landed the 747 earlier and my currency on the A320's lapsed a little.
You're down.
Oh yes, I have to do my own gear now.
Down.
I've got a throttle quadrant, don't I?
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Yeah, exactly. It's the time of day. I'm going to have to get up early in the morning one day and come flying here, aren't I?
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Flaps full.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
You should do it, Melon Lord.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
This is just stunning, isn't it? I'm going to take a screenshot even if it means I fluff the landing up. I won't, it's okay. Right, let's concentrate.
$1,000.
Checked.
What's Eshiray butter? Is that fancy butter? I've only ever flown the TBM once. You're right, Silver. Give it a go. Yeah, that's tempting. That is tempting.
500.
We're doing some island hopping for the next Club Filbert Silver private member stream, actually, in the Caribbean. Maybe I'll take the
400.
TBM out there.
$100 above. 300. Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50. 40. 30. A320. Retard. 5.
Spoilers. No reverse. Engine 1 and 2. Decel.
Welcome to Sydney.
Sydney traffic, JetStar 221 on final for runway 34 left, Sydney traffic.
70 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelt
Not
fastened
bad, was it?
until the
Not
captain
bad.
has turned off the seatbelt sign.
If I do say
And
so
the
myself.
aircraft
Which way are we going, right or left?
This would be your indication that it is
Can't
safe to move
remember.
around the cabin. Gather your belongings and
I think we're
move
going.
on.
Yeah, we're going
We'd
right.
like to thank you
Right for
flying
domestic,
today.
left for international, if I remember rightly.
Hope to see you once again on a future flight. Thank you.
Thank you, Melon Lord. I was so sure of myself on the approach, and then I just forgot. Sydney traffic, JetStar 661, clear of runway 34 left. Okay, let's get these lights off. And let's work out where we're going. Right here, I think.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
I'll
Disarmed.
catch up with you, chat,
APU.
once we're parked. So this is the default scenery, or the Asobo handcrafted scenery, Ian. Sadly, but still better than nothing. Is it worth getting a throttle quadrant? Probably. It takes a bit of getting used to. I'm not there yet. It's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's good, but I'm so used to using a slider that I can't get the right amount of thrust at the moment. I'm sure it's just practice. Yeah, left here, right? That's what I think. Of course, we don't have any blooming numbers on the ground, so we're going to have to do some counting. 1, 2, 3. I think it might be this next one. Not entirely sure. We'll go to the next one. It's close enough.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Taxi light off.
Nice. Nice. I have the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. I've only had it for 2 days, so I'm not used to it yet. Right, parking brake set. We haven't turned on the APU because we're going to go straight onto external power, and we want to... Yeah, there's just no need to burn more fuel, basically. We'll turn the engines off. We'll close the stupid logbook thing. We'll turn the beacon off. We'll turn the fuel pumps off. I said we'll turn the beacon off. So we should only have nav and logo on now. And we'll do the parking checklist quickly.
Parking checklist.
And then we'll do the
APU
giveaway,
bleed.
which is exciting.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and
Thank you,
in.
Careful.
Parking checklist complete.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mad rush after touchdown for today for some reason. Anyway, here we are. We are at Sydney. somewhere near gate 33 Bravo, hopefully. And it's the moment you've all been waiting for. So I'm going to get the giveaway done right now, and then I will catch up with all your chat after we've done that. So stick around. Bear with me just 1 second while I get everything queued up. Build the suspense, build the suspense.
Sydney traffic, JetStar 221, clear of all runways. Sydney traffic.
There's Dingo. Okie dokie. So it's time. And I can tell you that we have 63 eligible entries, 63 correct entries. And yeah, let's do it. I need to find an appropriate drum roll. Come on. There we are. That's what we're after. And the winner is Cerebellum. Cerebellum, subscribed since the 29th of March. A very, very well done to you, sir. Very well done to you. So in order to claim your prize, all you need to do is send me the email address which is registered with Orbex, and you can do that via email to philbertflies@gmail.com or via Discord message if you're in Discord. Entirely up to you. So I look forward to hearing from you. I'll then pass that on to Orbex and they will add it to your account in due course. Congratulations! I like doing these things. So that's the first winner. That's the first winner. And I'd totally forgotten we were going to give a second one away for a minute there. So the second winner is going to be... Mr. Jury 00. Mr. Jury, are you here? Congratulations. The right answer was sandstone, Issam. Mr. Jury, I'm not sure if you are here. If you're not, you have 24 hours to claim the prize. So, if I haven't heard from you by 15:04 tomorrow, then I will be giving it away to a random member of my Discord server. So that's how that will work. Hopefully you see this and
on 10 mile final, runway 34 left, Sydney.
Hopefully you get that message in time, you catch up with the video and you claim your prize. If not, lucky Discord people. Right, I'm going to catch up with the chat now while we wait for the others to arrive. Dingo should be nearby now. He's cleared the runway. Can't see him though. I can hear engines, I just can't see his plane. I can't quite tell which direction it's coming from. Anyway, while we wait for Dingo to arrive, I'm going to catch up with the chat. Of which I've missed quite a lot. I'll start with the butters. That's always a good place to start. Smooth as silk. Thank you, Satira. Good landing. Thank you, Simdad the Nomad. Thank you. Don't be your friend who overran this runway. I wasn't, Kami. Thank you, Ribbon. Thank you, Issam, again. Smooth as a baby. Absolutely. Yeah, I enjoyed that landing. That is an AU accent. Yeah, that's Dingo. That's Dingo who was on final behind me. Here he is. Talk of the devil. Yes. Fly the TBM mod. I will at some point. Throttle quadrant stuff I think we covered. Yes, we did. Yes, thank you for your work today, Catherine. You parked at a domestic terminal even though you're going to Bali. How do you bind nose wheel steering? Okay, so I haven't been able to bind it, But if you use your rudder axis, that does the job. I don't think there is a separate nose wheel steering control for the default aircraft, at least, nor for the CRJ. Name a more iconic duo than Philbert and Stupid Logbook. Praying for a crash is... That's true, Douglas. That is a more iconic duo. Show us the city landscape. Alright. I did see it. There it is. There it is. Should we go over there in the drone? Let's go over there in the drone, because I haven't had a good look at it either. What have you missed? Pretty much everything, Kane. You've missed a flight from Ayers Rock to Sydney. You've missed quite a nice approach and landing. You've missed some spectacular scenery, and you've missed a giveaway. But make sure you subscribe, because there'll be plenty more stuff like this coming up. And then we had the winners, and I think I've caught up with everything after that, haven't I? I think so, except the very latest stuff. Great stream. Thank you, Connor. I didn't know you were here. Thank you for joining. How is Fly Tampa Sydney compared to the Microsoft handcrafted version? It's much better. It's well worth £9.23 in my humble opinion. Well worth it. Yeah, it's noticeably better. I'm just going to turn the timer off so he doesn't keep banging on about the draw, which has now happened. You tried Skiathos? Yes, I did try the Skiathos approach. We did that on a club, on the first ever Club Philbert Silverstream, I think. It was really good fun. But yes, it is tricky. It is tricky. Always have to be prepared for the... Yes, but you don't have to hope for the worst, Demetrius. So yeah, this is the Orbex Sydney landmarks. These are really nice, aren't they? Sydney Tower is super chonk. What's chonk mean? This is Orbex, Satira. This is Orbex.
Sydney traffic, JetStar 5563s, clear of runway 34 left.
Yeah, this is lovely. This is lovely. So yeah, compared, so both the handcrafted airport's pretty good, but it's nowhere near as good as the Fly Tampa one. The default city is hopeless, put it that way. So that's the CBD. Where is the bridge and the Opera House? We should have a look at those while we're... Oh, there's the bridge. There's the bridge. You're on an 8-mile final, Ian. Awesome. I'll come back and have a look at your landing. There's the bridge and the Opera House. That's nice, isn't it? That is really nice. So yeah, a thumbs up from me for this this cityscape for sure. Your VATSIM's not working again. Well, are you still connected though? Like, will we see you? Apparently so. So you're also doing 3-4 left, aren't you? There doesn't seem to be anyone about. There you are. Oh, let's get a bit of a move on. Get up to that threshold, eh? So I use my joystick with the drone, Douglas. I've got my joystick bound to it. What else? Chonk is large and fat. Oh, okay. The tower looks really blocky and large. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. I hadn't noticed, but it certainly is crisp. I don't know about crispy, Demetrius. Yeah. So this is my rudder axis basically. This is my elevator axis, and this is my aileron axis. That's how I do it, and then I use the number pad keys to look up and down and that sort of thing. Ben, welcome back. This is Ian we're watching here. Have you finished work already? Or are you taking a break? What have you missed? You've missed... What haven't you missed, Ben, to be honest? You've missed a beautiful flight, a lovely butter landing, and a giveaway. But you haven't missed Ian landing, so that's good. That's something. It's just a bit dark to see him properly. Still look pretty good, no? Look pretty good to me. follow him in. You managed 50 FPM in a 787. Very nice. Very nice. Much shorter landing roll than mine as well. Good job, Ian. That looked brilliant. And, you know, yeah, we can't hear you on VATSIM, but there's no one about, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, just 2 hours. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh, and we also had a look around Sydney cityscape. You missed that as well. And I was very impressed. Right, I'm going to go back to the aircraft. So this is Dingo next to me, and Ian is on his way. We'll get a little bit of an aerial view. Here he comes, and we'll wait for him to park up. Stole A320 right there, yeah, absolutely. Aviation 09, you came back at the right time. You saw the landing, did you? Good news, good news. Yes, oh, it's been a good flight. So I forgot, Ben, the other thing you missed was me discovering I had not activated the Fly Tampa Sydney Airport like some kind of a noob. So this is the default handcrafted. Hang on, who's this? Someone else has appeared. Do we know this person? Is there someone flying with me that I didn't know about, or has he just spawned in? Thanks, Dingo. Yeah, yeah, it's a great flight. I enjoyed it. McCall, and then me. Okay, that's not showing up on Volanta for some reason. Anyway, whatevs, nice to have a bit more company. Oh, that's you, Philip. Ah, brilliant. And that was, so I heard someone on the radio. That must have been you as well. I'm glad you're able to make it. Good, I'm glad, Aviation 09. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. It's the worst bit of news I've had to break all week as well, Ben, to be honest with you. Harrison's a bit tired because he's had some short turnarounds. He did pop in. He was here for quite a bit, but I think he fell asleep again, to be honest with you. Fell asleep midstream, which is fair enough under the circumstances. Yeah, the CRJ is hard. I'm still not great at it. I still cock it up on a regular basis. It's just practice. It's practice and patches, I think, but mostly practice. You'll get there. Yeah, so my next stream is going to be on Wednesday afternoon, probably a similar sort of time, 1200 Zulu, 1300 Zulu. Keep an eye on my Discord to find out about that, and obviously I'll publish it on YouTube as well once I've decided what I'm doing with it. And hopefully you can make it. Here he is. Here he is. You did, I'm afraid, Joel. You did. Yeah, this pier's really filled up, eh? I might, and I'm not certain, but I might do a P3D flight on Wednesday for a bit of variety. Yep, I've had that Melon Lord as well, and one of the people who watched my last stream, Matthew, who's a real CRJ pilot, reckons it's down to... Well, firstly, it will climb slow anyway. So the things I'd look out for are icing. If you've got icing, it'll struggle to climb. If you haven't got icing, but you've got anti-ice turned on, it'll struggle to climb. And the other thing is your speed. You have to have, obviously, enough speed to get it up there. You don't want to let the speed drop below Mach 0.74 at any point above that kind of altitude. That's the general impression I was left with, or at least what I remember of what he said. Oh, it's nice having company. Thank you, the three of you, for joining me. Oh, yes, yeah. Yes, let's try the thing. I said I'll do some testing for Max if there is any testing to be done. But other than that, yeah, let's do it. I mean, either way, that's not going to tell. Oh, close, Ian, close, but maybe not in the flight under scenery. Excellent. Right, I am going to. What have I missed in the chat? Definitely the latter. Yeah, I agree. Him and praying for a crash is every single time. Me and the stupid logbook thing, but an occasional blip. Well, no, that's also every time. I think it's neck and neck. You know how the A320X, when you make a flight plan net is 2020 and ports you already? Yes. CRJ needs to. Yeah, it would be handy. But I think the CRJ has a much more complicated flight planning system. It doesn't seem to link with the Sims one at all, sadly. Just wants to, in real life, you don't pray for a crash. Good. You should simulate that in the sim, Demetrius, to be honest with you. A1 parking. Absolutely, Cerebellum. Right, on that note, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for your subscriptions and your likes and your donations and your Club Filbert memberships. And I will see you again on Wednesday, I hope. Enjoy the rest of your days. Can I tell the name of the winners again? I can tell you. Yeah, so the first one was Cerebellum. The second one was Mr. Jury 00. And that's it. See you soon. Bye.